Cooking with Chef Vinod Venkataraman. I am the owner of Appu's Cafe in Long Beach, California, and I am also the artistic director of the music circle. Once again, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do by clicking on the link below. Today I'm going to cook for you a wonderful and really quick dish called lemon rice. What are the things that I need for lemon rice? Of course, we always need rice, basmati rice, which is cooked. If you look at it real closely, you will see that it is not very soggy, not very sticky, but it is really separated. In no particular order, I like to put peanuts in my lemon rice. My peanuts are all nicely roasted, very simple with no oil, nothing. In a low flame, I roast it and I have it ready. Turmeric, curry leaves, and cut serrano chilies. I have salt to taste, my wonderful vegetable oil, cilantro for garnishing, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. I also have the spice called LG, which is asafoetida, and in India we call it hing, and my very famous Anjalapatti. From this set of items that I have over here, today I will need only 3. I need mustard seeds, I need chana dal, and I need urud dal. I have a wonderful kadai over here. Crank up the gas, and I am going to give it about 3 teaspoons of oil. 1, 2, 3. As I mentioned before, my teaspoons are really small. If you notice, I don't use a lot of oil in my cooking. Why? It's healthy for you. Other than that, you can give flavor to cooking with a lot of spices. You do not need a lot of saturated fats. You do not need a lot of butter. And you just need to know how to mix the spices. As the flame is getting ready, I start off with mustard seeds. Right. I wait for the mustard seeds to start splattering. And the next item that I need is my urud dal. I give it about 1.5 teaspoons of the urud dal. And at the same time, I also put some chana dal in there. I also have my peanuts ready, and I have my hing or asafoetida ready at this point. Look at how this is already starting to roast, starting to get a nice color over there. It's starting to get brown. Don't let it get too dark because then the taste goes away. This would be about the time where I add my peanuts. By doing that, I'm actually decreasing the heat onto the kadai. The peanuts are already roasted, so I don't have to do too much work to the peanuts. I will add a little hing to this, not a lot, just a pinch. Aha, the aroma is really good. Curry leaves and the serrano chilies, I drop that in there. And it starts splattering. Ooh, look at the sound. I go, ta-da! And that's where it starts. I just drop the rice in there. This that I'm preparing is for about 4 people, 3 to 4 people. I turn my flame down and I let the rice cook. The oils a little bit, and I start mixing everything. I also now start getting ready with my turmeric. Notice how the colors are all changing into a beautiful hue, yellow color of haldi. Haldi has such wonderful medicinal properties. It is great for joint pain, it is great for memory power, psoriatic arthritis. So there is no food that I create in Appu's Cafe without haldi. I turn the flame down, I have put a little lid on it, and I'm going to let it cook. And this would be now a good time to get the salt. go easy on the salt because it is very simple to add more salt. If you are too liberal with the salt, it is very hard to take up the salt. So even though I have about a teaspoon or slightly more than a teaspoon, I start with about half of the salt and I put that on there. And this would be about a nice time to put my last ingredient. What is that? Lemon juice. Why? Because this is called lemon rice. And look, I start from here, I pour it like this. Again, still on the low flame. Lemon very easily can get spoiled if the flame is very high. And you always keep a little extra lemon, just like the salt, just in case you feel after you've turned it off that you wanted to add a little bit more lemon, you sure can. Cilantro right in there, and you put it down there, and the last would be ta-da! My side dish is going to be a yogurt dish called Raita. Raita, as the word goes, uses rai, R-A-I, which is nothing but ground mustard seeds. I have already ground my mustard and I have kept it ready for my raita. And I'm going to make my raita with green bell pepper. I just go ahead and cut my raita, my bell pepper, into really fine little suckers like this. I'm cranking up the flame on the other kadai. Again, I am going for 2 teaspoons of this. Now as the oil is heating, I do the same thing. I go to my famous Anjalapatti. I get a little mustard. I drop it in there. So all I'm doing is my cut bell pepper. At this point, I'm just dropping it into the raita. A little salt. Not a lot, because we will be adding salt to the raita itself and letting that cook, sweat in its own heat. Again, don't overcook it. Bell pepper becomes a little sweet when it is not completely cooked. You just want it to sweat a little bit. You turn the flame down and you let it sweat and sweat and sweat. For people who don't have the ability of making yogurt at home, I like to use Mountain High Original White Plain Yogurt. Can be got at Vaughn's, Pavilion, Smart and Final, any store. What do I do over here? Very simple. I'm going to take, again I said this is for about 3 to 4 people. So from my yogurt, I'm just taking this. I'm going to add a little milk to this because I know my yogurt is a tad bit on the sour side. So I'm going to add a little milk to this so that I can kind of bring it down, the sourness a little down. I'm going to put some salt in there. I'm going to add my rye. For the raita, rye being the powdered mustard seeds, just a tad bit more of salt. The beauty of this is the salt is never excessive in here. I'm just breaking this down. Yum, yum, it's already looking great. In my refrigerator, I every day will have garnishes cut and kept ready. I will have cilantro cut. I will have curry leaves kept ready, all of these. So just in case I need to, it is never a problem. So here you go. The raita is all together over here. Take this and drop this in here. Oh, look at that color. Cilantro and ta-da! We are ready. We have lemon rice, we have raita, and lunch is served, folks. If you like this presentation, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name once again, Vinod Venkataraman, and would love to see you all again the next time. Try this at home with your children, try this at home with your family and friends, and do look forward for my next music video. Namaste.